Welcome to my views and news. Breaking news for you from a city in the Amhara region where fighting is ongoing between Ethiopian army and Amhara fighters. Yesterday, three cities imposed security restrictions, and these clashes are ongoing in one of these three cities. What is overall situation these minutes in Amhara region? Are people protesting or protests have subsided? We have details for you. Firstly, viewers, around 5 days ago, these protests started. On daily basis, we saw protests across the Amhara region. Ethiopian government warned the protesters. PM Abiy told them that the decision regarding reorganization for dismantlement of special forces will be implemented. Amhara regional government joined in and said that all regional forces were being reorganized. People should not listen to false propaganda. But protests continued. Then yesterday, government took action. Three city governments imposed security restrictions. Dasi, Gondar was the first one. Gondar, Dasi, and Debre Birhan. They banned all public gatherings without approval from security bodies, and they imposed a ban on the movement of Amhara Special Force members. And they told Amhara Special Force members to report at camps established in the three cities. And today, the restrictions are in place. So we were waiting to see the result of the announcement. And police in the Amhara region is not in a position to enforce these restrictions. Amhara Special Force is rejecting the government's decision for disarmament, for dismantlement. Amhara police cannot implement the decision. I said yesterday that sooner or later city governments would request Ethiopian army to implement the security instructions passed yesterday. Because Gondar, Debre Birhan, Dasi security restrictions were imposed by city governments. But city governments can request the help of Ethiopian army. And that is what is happening reportedly. So far, no protests in Gondar. I have not seen any so far. No protests in Dasi. Dasi is back to normal reportedly. Debre Birhan is not back to normal. And Debre Birhan is crucial, viewers, because Debre Birhan is the link between Oromia and Amhara, Addis Ababa and Amhara. Main road, Makele to Oromia road passes through Debre Birhan. And the road remained blocked for around 2 days. Now, we have received some reports from Debre Birhan that these minutes, fighting clashes are ongoing between Ethiopian army members and Fano fighters in Debre Birhan. Bahir Hill is a locality, a neighborhood in Debre Birhan where heavy fighting is being reported. Locals are confirming the exchange of gunfire. They say sounds of heavy gunfire can be heard. Why is this gunfire happening? Obviously, Ethiopian army is trying to implement security restrictions imposed by Debre Birhan government yesterday. Ethiopian army wants to ensure that road is open, that intercity transport is not suspended, that Ethiopian army is able to use the road. Let's see what happens. We'll try to update in coming videos. So far, a security situation in Debre Birhan is developing. Fano and Ethiopian army are confronting each other. We have a clip for you showing the arrival of ENDF in Debre Birhan. You can see in the clip that hundreds of Ethiopian army personnel have arrived in Debre Birhan. Why? Mainly to enforce the security restrictions in the city and to ensure that road is open, because police is not in a position to implement all the decisions taken by security commands, security command posts in the three cities. Watch the clip, then a look at other cities, because some protests are ongoing these minutes in two cities of the Amhara region. Watch the clip. Now, Debre Birhan, volatile position. What about other main cities of the Amhara region? Bahirdar, seat of Amhara region, Amhara regional government. Bahirdar is relatively silent. Some roads have been closed. No major demonstration in Bahirdar ongoing these minutes, but it's as if people are on strike. It's not that life is back to normal in Bahirdar. No, some roads have been closed reportedly. In Debre Birhan too, people trying to protest in small groups, but they could not launch a major protest in Debre Birhan today. In Bahirdar as well, some roads closed, but no signs of any major demonstration in Bahirdar these minutes. Kambolcha, where there was a large protest an hour ago. We received pictures, videos confirming the protest there. And 2 days ago, there was a protest in Kambolcha city. It happened for a few hours in the evening. Then Dassi joined. Now in Dassi, there is almost curfew-like situation. In terms of that, people are not allowed to assemble. Otherwise, life is back to normal in Dassi. In Kambolcha, people protesting. Why? Because no security restrictions have been imposed in Kambolcha. Only 3 cities enforced security restrictions. No announcement in Bahirdar as well. Secondly, Hayek, South Wollo zone, Hayek's small city. We have received pictures from Hayek showing that people are protesting there. And some other cities of the Gajam zone are also seeing tensions. Though no major demonstrations are ongoing in Gajam, but in some cities of Gajam, there are tensions between Ethiopian army and protesters. Mekanissalam, Dangala, Debre Morkos. In these 3 cities, we have seen demonstrations in the past 3 to 4 days. In Dangala, in Debre Morkos, there was a big demonstration. No big demonstration today. Tensions are there. People trying to organize. No security restrictions imposed in these 3 cities of Gajam. But tensions are there. People trying to assemble in small groups. So overall, we can sum up that so far, security restrictions imposed by the governments are being imposed. It is mainly Ethiopian army which is imposing the security restrictions. What is going to happen in Gondar? Because Gondar is key to this resistance. Some meetings have been held in Gondar. We'll speak on that in coming videos. Gondar so far is peaceful. I could not confirm any major protest there. So that is what is happening these minutes in the Amhara region of Ethiopia. We'll try to keep you updated, viewers. Thank you for watching.